Hey, how's it going, people? GalacticJerry here, and welcome to another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. This time we have a battle against Psycho XE, who decided to bring a Greninja, Garchomp, Charizard, AEGISLASH, Salamence, and Lycanroc. Meanwhile, over on my team, I decided to bring the Tapu Fini, Zygarde, Tapu Bulu, Garchomp, Houndoom, and finally the Jirachi. Okay, so I had this battle saved up for quite some time now, since back when I was streaming Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, so yeah, it's been a while. So I'll try to remember everything I was thinking at the time of the battle. Hopefully I'm able to do that. In any case, let's go ahead and press play on this thing and see how it goes. Okay, so I decided to lead off with Tapu Fini because I thought that was the best option. You know, the only two Pokemon I would really need to worry about would be a Mega Charizard Y or AEGISLASH, but in this case he leads off with the Greninja, and you know, it will either be a Battle Bond Greninja or a Protein Greninja. If it is a Protein Greninja, then I know he won't use a Dark type move, so my best option here will be to use Nature Madness, which I will do. And since I know my Tapu Fini can take a hit or two from this guy, even if he is Protein, I decided to stick around, use the Nature Madness to do at least half damage. And now that I know that he's a Protein Greninja, I decided to stick around because I know the next Grass Knot won't be able to take me out. So I decided to use Moonblast now, because I know it will do more damage than Nature Madness at this point. But he decides to bring out the AEGISLASH, which was a smart move on him. So yeah, he eats up the Moonblast. So at this point, I was thinking, should I switch out? So no, I decided to stick around because I have Taunt, so that way he doesn't use Swords Dance or what's the other one? What's the other one called? The Shield one. The Protect one. So you know, I was hoping that he was going to use Swords Dance, so that way I could get a free attack at least, right? But now that he's taunted, he decides to switch out into the Charizard, which made me think it was going to be a Mega Charizard Y. So if I did have a Water type attack, it won't be able to do that much damage, and you know, he obviously is going to have Solar Beam. At that point, I thought that he was going to stay with the AEGISLASH, so I decided to use Nature Madness to do at least half, and from there, you know, I'll try to do as much damage as I can with the Tapu Fini before he fainted. But yeah, here comes the Mega Charizard, here comes the Solar Beam. It's going to do a ton of damage. Whether or not it was going to take me out, I wasn't too sure, but at this point I was willing to let my Tapu Fini faint. I thought that he did more than enough. But I stick around, use Moonblast. It doesn't do that much damage, if anything. But at least it did something. Now at this point I was really hoping that he didn't have Roost, which would have been a real bummer. But he decides to use Solar Beam to finish me off, which I was fine with. That way next turn I can just bring out a Pokemon that would be faster than Charizard, which in my case will either be Garchomp or Houndoom. But I go Houndoom because it is a Mega Houndoom, so we'll be able to take advantage of the sunlight to increase my special attack at the cost of 1/8 of my HP. So I go with Dark Pulse, obviously, and which will obviously be enough to take down the Charizard. Now at this point I was wondering what his next Pokemon was going to be. He decides to bring out the Garchomp, which made me wonder if it was going to be a Scarfed Garchomp. So yeah, I wasn't willing to risk it right there. So I decided to bring out a Pokemon who's able to take an Earthquake, which I was expecting he would do. So yeah, I bring out the Tapu Bulu, which I know the Earthquake is not going to be very effective, and you know, Tapu Bulu is able to take hits rather well for the most part, you know, if it's not super effective. So yeah, he went with the Earthquake, and I was hoping that he was going to be Scarf, so that way he would either switch out or stick around and, you know, keep spamming Earthquake. So I decided to use what's this move called, Horn Leech, you know, just to inflict some damage on whatever Pokemon and of course regain some HP. But as you guys saw, he went with the Iron Head, which kind of caught me off guard. But it didn't do as much damage as I thought it would, and he knew that, so he decided to switch out because he knew that his guard chump wouldn't stand a chance against my type of Bulu. So he decides to bring out the AEGISLASH, who's a Pokemon who will be able to take a Horn Leech. But at least I was able to inflict some damage. Okay, so at this point, I knew he was going to use King's Shield. Yeah, that's the move. King's Shield. I guess he was expecting me to use an attack, you know, another Horn Leech or whatever. And if I did, you know, it would lower my attack stat. But luckily for me, I did have Substitute, and I did predict the King's Shield. So yeah, I go with Substitute. I decided to take advantage of the Substitute and use Sword Stance. At this point, I wasn't too sure if I would be able to take down this AEGISLASH, but I knew that I would at least be able to inflict some damage, even if it's half. You know, I would have been satisfied with that. But then he uses Flash Cannon, which is super effective. Obviously, destroys my sub. But I know I'm faster, so if he decides to use King's Shield, which I was predicting he would do again, so that's why I decided to use Substitute. Okay, so now that my Substitute is destroyed, I decided to use another one, I think. Yes, I do. Yeah, sorry guys, it's been a while since I've had this battle. So at this point, okay. He could use King's Shield twice in a row, but the second time probably won't work. So, you know, even though he's in defense mode, I know I will be able to inflict some damage and at least recover some HP, because my attack stat is off the roof at this point. So he decides to go with the Flash Cannon now, but I am behind the Substitute, so I'm not gonna take any damage. You know, at this point, I was willing to accept the fact that I was going to lose, but then. Okay, so I had the C move. So even if he does use King's Shield, this C move will be able to go through. It won't be able to inflict as much damage, but it will still be able to do some damage. And this was my final attack. You know, if it doesn't take down the AEGISLASH, you know, I would have been okay with it. Like I said before, I wasn't expecting the type of bullet to take down AEGISLASH, but it did. So yeah, there's that, and at least I was able to use my C move before that type of bullet fainted. But here comes the Greninja. Okay, so you know, I'll just stick around, let him use Ice to beam on me. You know, take me out. That's fine. Now at this point, do I have a Pokemon that's faster than Greninja? I needed a Pokemon that's faster than Greninja. So I decided to bring out my Zygarde because it has extreme speed and it also has choice band, so it will be able to do quite a bit of damage, even if it does lock me into extreme speed. I know that whatever Pokemon he brings out next won't be able to resist a extreme speed. So here comes the guard chomp. I decided to go with extreme speed, obviously, because I'm locked into it, and I was really hoping it would take it down, but obviously didn't. So then guard chomp decides to use Dragon Claw, which is able to take me out. I seriously was not expecting that, but then, you know, it's a critical hit, so but who knows, maybe it would have taken me out. You know what, I don't think it would have. If it was outreaching, then it would have. So okay, so here I decided to bring out the Houndoom because I know that this Garchomp is not scarred. So I know the Mega Houndoom is faster than Garchomp. So yeah, I go with the Dark Pulse and finish it off. And here comes Lycanroc. Now I felt like I needed my Houndoom, and I know that he was going to use a Rock type move to try to finish off my Houndoom. So he decides to use his special C move, the Splinter. What's it called? Splinter Rocks, Splinter Shards, something like that. And I may block this off, you know, just to avoid any copyrights. But yeah, Splintered Storm Shards. Okay. And I know that it won't be very effective, right? Because ground resists rock types. Pretty sure it does. Jeez, Jerry, do you know anything about Pokemon? Yes, I did. Yes, see what I mean? It was not very effective. I'm able to take the hit rather well. You see, he's like, oh crap, I was not expecting that. So let me get out of here, bring out my Salamence, and I know he was expecting me to use Earthquake, which I did go with. And since I have a Choice Scarf attached to my Garchomp, I decided to switch out and bring out the Jirachi, because I know he was going to use either Dragon Dance or a Dragon type attack. You know, at this point I was really hoping that he would use a Dragon type attack, so that way my Jirachi could eat it. But he has Substitute for whatever reason. They said, okay, he's trying to hide behind Substitute. He must have Dragon Dance. But I think I'm faster than him. No, I'm not faster. Am I? No, I guess I'm not. Okay, so he decides to use Dragon Dance. So I was like, uh-oh. What is he going to do next? I know he's going to be faster next turn, so he's probably going to take me out with Earthquake. He's got to have Earthquake, right? But it's fine, you know, even if he does have the speed boost, I know the Garchomp is naturally faster than Salamence, and I know that I have Choice Scarf, so I will be able to outspeed the Salamence. So that's the Pokemon I decided to bring out next, my Garchomp. And with Garchomp I use Outrage, you know, my strongest attack I have, and I lock myself into it. And his other Pokemon was the Lycanroc, so even if it's not very effective, I think I should be able to do quite a bit of damage. And I know that I still have the Houndoom, which is faster than this Lycanroc. So use Outrage. Okay, so yeah, Rock does not resist Dragon type, so for some reason I thought it did. But anyways, there's the victory. Anyways, there it is. Hopefully you enjoyed it, guys, and if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, and also don't forget to comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You know, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I really did try to remember everything I was thinking at the moment with the battle, but I don't think I did a very good job, but I tried. In any case, I do have several other battles saved up, so I'll try to upload them in the near future. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll catch you next time.